Morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Nice setup day yesterday. Things moved, came down a little bit. Got to trade them. I mean, we have Tesla at 2. They went to 5. There's still 3. I mean, not bad. We had Netflix. Netflix stock was up 13, and then it closed up 3. That's trading. And how you trade is up to you, okay? Now, they're taking chips down slowly. Lam Research is down 40. And the first day Lam Research moves 10, it's going to move 30, okay? So you just got to wait. Does it happen this week? Don't know, okay? But defined numbers are out there now. I mean, Netflix through 413 really flies. I mean, Google still trying to get through this 126.60. MDB, think about those. The 330 continues to break up. If it breaks out through 396, it's gone. Probably another 20 points. Interesting. So then we see, right? So that's what we know. Okay. Trading is about going slow, making profits, and then taking those profits and taking some shots. That's trading. It's not investing. It's a different ballgame, okay? AI stock is trying to move back up. Does it move back up? Don't know, but if it does and it squeezes, becomes very interesting. So, but right now it's just kind of waiting back to 35. It's not completely dead. And it did move up from 31, so that tells you it's still okay. Okay, it's still okay. Snow moving up a little bit yesterday, so back to 180. That one looks okay. These things that were completely dead coming back to life. Okay, so keep an eye. Tesla, very straightforward. Through 222, has a very nice run. Win still can't get through 102. Google still can't get through 126.60. And NVIDIA, just sitting there. But these guys are just talking a lot of spew on their. So NVIDIA, so the reason we bought NVIDIA for earnings and why we started the massive run is they went to Taiwan Semi and they bought 80% of all Taiwan Semi's capacity. Probably all that they would sell. Say, we have these orders. Can you make all the chips for us? And Taiwan Semi said yes. Okay. So now Digitimes yesterday says they've gone out to other contract manufacturers like TSMC and placed a ton of orders. Now, for what? We don't know. Which one of their chips? We don't know. But they're placing more and more orders. That means they're going to guide up again next quarter, probably. And the stock is really going to take off. Just when do they figure this out? See, these guys on TV, they don't talk about anything that's simple. I mean, think about, CNBC. Carl Quintanilla posts that Morgan Stanley says no recession, everything is getting better. 10 minutes later, Mike Wilson, their chief analyst, says everything's getting worse. An hour later, some other guy in there, who knows, not a lead analyst, he's a nobody, says we can still have this, and this. 3 different things come out in a 30-minute span from the same company. Think about that. So that's the market you have. Now, Coinbase has operated. See Coinbase getting crushed again. I keep telling you can't play stuff when the SEC is coming after you. See, it's down. It's down 10. Coinbase is going to go to $10. It is. It just is. I mean, let me tell you something. If you're going to send money to a company, any company, I don't give a shit if you're buying stuff from them. Hey, you're buying a couch from them, and they want $3,000. And you wire the money, and they don't answer the phone, and there's no phone to answer, and you still wire the money? I'm just fascinated that people do this stuff. It's just unbelievable to me how easy you're making it for them to just do whatever they need to do. Yeah, the coin is going to collapse today. I mean, it's going to go straight down, probably get down to 41ish. And the funnier part of Coinbase, if everybody's account goes to zero, and for 2 years you knew they were getting sued and you didn't do anything, what's that tell you? Right? What's that tell you? Binance ripping off people, all this stuff, all of it, unregulated, and people just thought. Now, if you went in there and you bought something from one of these, FTX or whatever, and you sold it and you took your money or you moved your stuff, great. Move forward. So just know that, okay? This stuff happens, okay? Interesting. So that's what we know. So shorter call today. Interesting. That's what's going on. Comments, questions. If anybody has anything, let me know. The latest order from NVIDIA was not through Taiwan Semi. Okay. When does NVIDIA go? I don't know. We'll probably get out of it again because it's just not moving enough. I mean, we bought it yesterday at 460, and in 5 minutes it was 770. So you made $2 on it in 5 minutes. Okay. But right now everything's just basic. The big one today is Shop. Shop looks like it's moving very nicely, and we're sitting there. Okay, ratios. So here's the ratios. So it used to be, it doesn't work like this anymore. Okay. So, and this is why Sam is so good. If it doesn't work, don't use it. If you're using a chart and your chart tells you Apple is going to break out at this number and it doesn't work, 6 months later it's at another number you have and it doesn't work. And 90% of the time it doesn't work. If you sit there and say, oh, I still like Apple charts, why would you do that? Okay. So now let's go to ratios. It used to be 2+ years ago, every time the Dow moved 10 points, the SPX would move 1. It was a 10-to-1 ratio. And this worked for years. So if the Dow moves up 100, SPX moves up 10. Very straightforward. Dow moves up 500, SPX moves up 50. Same thing. Dow moves down 500, SPX moves down 50. That doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work, okay? So, but trading is still about ratios. And I do it every day, but I do it in my head. And it's ratio trading. So what you'll look is, let's say the SPX is up 10 and Netflix is up 2. Then you see the SPX moved up 10 more points. So now it's up 20. So what should Netflix go up? It should go up 2 more. That's your ratio. So then you're saying, so now if SPX goes up another 10, so now it's up 30, then Netflix should be up 6. Now, none of these work every day. You have to create a new ratio every single day. And you can versus SPX, or you can versus whatever. You can say if NVIDIA goes up 5, then maybe Amazon goes up 1. I'm just making up stuff. But you're creating a ratio from one stock to another stock, one index to a stock, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? So that's what's going on there. PANW is going to have to be bought later in the week, but very hard 231, 232 area. Okay, so I would wait on that. Okay? So that's the ratio trading type of it. Okay? What else did people ask about? Hold on a second here. Somebody asked about something else. Not on questions in here, but give me a second. Okay, so that was his ratio trading too. Okay, so that was it. Okay, so keep an eye on that. But you have to find a ratio that works. Okay, like if every time Microsoft goes up 2, Tesla goes up 1, then you know if Microsoft goes up 6, Tesla goes up 3, right? Interesting. So that's how that plays out. Okay. More questions here. I have Google, Vago, win. Okay. It's okay. When you trade is up to you guys. Okay. And here's the thing. I keep stressing this. And I just don't understand why people don't understand when somebody tells them 500 times to buy less, expect zero. If you have, it doesn't matter what size account you have. If you put in $100, one trade, $100, and it goes down 20, and you send me a message say, Sam, it's down 20%. I'm going to be very polite and say, why are you not expecting zero? But I'm also saying, this is an option. When you bought it, the bid was 90 cents, the ask was $1. So the stock may have went down 50 cents and you're worried about it. What's that tell you? What's that tell you about you? That you're lying to yourself. Buy less. Expect zero. Expect zero. I didn't say take it to zero. If you only put in $300, people are asking me about hedge all day yesterday. I'm like, if you make $1 million and you have 50,000 in the account, in the market, if it goes down, you're up $950,000. If you're not okay with that, put in less. Put in 2,000. That's it. It's not hard. Don't forget this. If SPX goes up 10 and Tesla goes up 3, SPX goes up another 10, Tesla goes up another 5, that means your ratio doesn't work. Right? That means your ratio doesn't work. Nobody said the ratio is exact on everything. You have to find one in the first hour that it's working. If SPX goes another 10, Tesla goes another 5, that means you have no ratio there. There's no ratio between the two. Right? Ratios work if you find the right ones. Okay? Change it. Okay, good. Okay, let's get going. Good morning, everybody. 6-6. Stocks go up, stocks go down. If techs continue to hold and run, at some point we're going to test this 4,300. When it breaks, how far does it go? Okay? Now, people are trying to crush it. Maybe it goes down. Doesn't matter. We're good. We're good with it. Don't matter. Okay? We made ridiculous money the last 2 weeks, so just kind of chilling, waiting, and hopefully we catch one again. There you go. It's only Tuesday. Somebody said to me yesterday, they said, oh, a couple of my things went down a couple dollars. I'm like, it's Monday. It's Monday. Guys, buy less. Okay? SPX is, what is it? Hold on. So down 4. Down 4. So you're at 42.69, 42.52, 42.31, over 4,300. That's it. That's what we see. That's what CWC. The call starts anywhere from 7:20 to 7:25, somewhere in there. Okay. But just get here early. You can dial in on your phone or whatever, and just leave it on. Just wait. Okay. Avago. Think about this one. This moves 100 points, 2 days, and it can't even move 15. Interesting, right? It's an interesting lotto if it goes, but it's not moving. And probably this thing may not move 100 points for the next 20 years. I'm telling you. These are one-time things. They may move 30 or 40, but it doesn't mean it's going to move 100. Okay? NVIDIA. 396, 400, 403 will really push it. Lam Research. The first day this moves up 10 or 15 and it has news, it's going to run. Let it go lower now. Okay, let it go lower. Shop. Moving. We have the 63s on this. This is going to move very, very nicely. They're going to be a double to start. Manage your account. If it pops to 65, there'll be $2. There'll be 600+%. Okay? So manage it. This one looks like the mover of the day. Okay? Apple doing nothing. Underneath 176, 181. Look, who the hell is buying this thing for $3,500? If you have Oculus and all this other stuff, think about how many people are going to play this all the time. You know, they're saying, oh, my God, you can do your computer work. So let's go. So let me tell you. So somebody is going to be sitting at home, and they say, let me put this thing around my head, and I'm going to work like this with this thing strapped to my head for the next 12 hours. Okay, maybe that's you. It's not me. Then the other side of it is, let's get 4 of these. We're going to get all 4 of these, put it in the room, me, my wife, and my kids. We're all going to plan on whatever this is, $3,500. And we're all going to do our own thing. It's no different than being in a room. Maybe it's great. Maybe it turns out to be great. But I don't think it's great today. And let me tell you, I have glasses. I wear eyeglasses. And I've used the Oculus one and stuff. It's garbage. It's so terrible. It's no fun. Okay? You'll break your glasses if you're using it. I understand Apple's got this thing in there, this refraction lenses and stuff, but let me tell you, as soon as it's not crystal clear, if you need eye correction, you won't use it. You'll give it right back. Okay? You won't even test it. You'll put it on, and if it's not clear, you'll give it back. This is for people that have glasses. Okay? And 50% of the people in the world have an issue with their eyes. Probably more than that. I'm just guessing. Okay? So keep an eye on that. So that's a problem. Meta. Very interesting that Meta didn't go up with Apple because it's so much cheaper. Okay? 276, big number, wait. Still like 300 for earnings on earnings. Amazon, 127, 129. UPST now is stuck. It's kind of sitting here. If and when it can get to 31, it'll be ready. Win looks like 102. If and when it gets to 102, it'll run. MDB all about 394, 396. Snowman 181, 186. Google 126.60. Still can't seem to get through there. Netflix, if it gets back to 413 and gets through, let me tell you, Netflix, the stock is acting well. And the password thing is probably working. But let me tell you, the concept of Netflix and what they're doing with this password sharing is complete bullshit. Okay, so I know some people. They work in hospitals and stuff like that, and they're on call, and they stay there 24 hours a day, etc., and they use their Netflix. And you won't be able to use your Netflix because you're connected to a different Wi-Fi. And the way they're doing is they're checking what Wi-Fi you're connected to and saying, oh, is this a home address? I understand you can hit traveling, but it's a pain in the ass to do that all the time, and people will get upset, okay? And if you have 2 houses, a lot of people have 2 houses. Same thing. None of this stuff is simple. Personally, I have 3 Wi-Fis in my house. In my house. Why? Because if one goes out, and I have $200,000 in positions, I just go to the other Wi-Fi. I don't worry about it. I pay for those extra ones. And think about it. I pay $60 for a Wi-Fi I didn't even load last year. Okay? So keep an eye on that. So Netflix has this problem. And do they piss people off? I don't know. They're going to make some more money. To me, all you do is raise prices for everybody by $1, and you have more money than you would make on your password share garbage. I mean, that's me. But, I think differently. But we'll see. If they come out and say password sharing is adding new accounts, stock is at 500. Caterpillar. On HTS, I think it is, and somebody else says no recession now. Does it get going? 228, big number. Deere, 372. Think about this. We bought Deere last Friday, and we sold it. And then we took the profits and put it into the next one. The next one's not working. So you're fine because you sold it. If you didn't sell the original one, you got smoked. Trade your account. Okay? SMCI, 229. NOW, 562. Microsoft, 337. Tesla, 222. Enphase, a little bit better, 183, 188. First Solar, 209. That's what we know, guys. That's what we know. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.